Hey team, welcome back. This is part 2 of our big exposed aggregate project. Now I'm sorry if I offended any of you in part 1 of this series. I guess it is called YouTube and not MeTube. So next time I'll cater a bit more to the Karens in the comment section, and I'll try not to address you before you've actually shown up to the comment section. With that being said, concrete's still better than pavers. Sorry, not sorry. What we're doing now is we're washing the entire surface cream off of the pad to expose the aggregate. We poured this at 8 a.m. and we're back around 2 p.m. for the wash. So after we poured it, we put in our cuts, we've troweled it smooth, and then we've sprayed a sugar water mixture over the entire surface called retarder. Sugar delays the setting time of concrete, so you don't want to spray it on too early. It's going to go too deep. You're going to have blowouts. You don't want to spray it too late. It's not going to go deep enough, and it's going to be really hard to get the surface off. Another thing we did is we put that plastic down, and that locks the retarder in and it keeps it from evaporating due to sun or wind. Now the bottom is going to get super hard because we left it for so long, and the rocks are going to be nice and tight and locked in, and we're not going to have any blowouts. A lot of people prefer this method for safely washing with the pressure washer on the same day. Now check out that cut. That's a 60-foot cut. Laser straight. We did all these cuts by hand, and it's just one less job to do later. Plus, I find when you're saw cutting the next day, it just introduces more slurry on top of that pad, and it kind of stains, and it's just one more thing to worry about washing off. So after about 3 washes on the initial pour day, I'm back the next day, and we got to do about 2 to 3 more washes. So here's some of that slurry that I washed off the top, and it fills some of those control joints, and it actually hardens. So I can't get it the next day, so I just run a grinder through to loosen it up, and then we wash it again. A couple more washes, and then we usually use acid to clean up all the whiteness. We also strip the forms the next day, and we wash off any of the faces. So we use a different retarder mixture on the sides, and it's a vertical sugar water mixture, and it's a lot stronger. So we usually leave those forms on for the day just so that nothing gets wrecked or rocks on that corner get weak and they fall off if you're washing them the same day. So we pull our forms the next day and we wash those faces off. One question I constantly get is, does removing the surface cream weaken the structure? No, it actually makes it stronger in a sense. So the cream on any concrete pad is the weakest part. And what that means is that it's subject to the wear and the tear, and it's the first thing to go when the concrete starts getting old. So by removing that cream, you're exposing the rocks, and the rocks take the brunt of the impact. They take all the wear and tear. And how old are these rocks? Hundreds, thousands of years old? Rocks don't wear away. That's the point. So this is a much stronger surface for any concrete project.